It certainly will add to the stimulation and enliven the town. All of them share an appreciation for the unusual and interesting architecture that this town provides. And there's really developed, it seems to me, a cachet for people in the Washington area to live in West Virginia. And recently, I'm finding a real appreciation for the city of Martinsburg in particular. So it's kind of like being in the middle of a movement and not realizing it's going on here. But certainly the designation of this old house as the city of West Virginia to buy an old house has provided a great vehicle for calling attention to the town. And we have a number of these articles out there if you'd like one. Also, the brochures are out there for a lot of the historic homes in the area. But we recently generated a list of properties available within 1/2 mile of the train station. These are available for sale. And there are about 55 of them now, just in a small area. So that's a huge variety of them, ranging in price from $29,000 to $650,000. And we have such stellar buildings as Charlie, that he's asked to home. St. Ives that you saw, the Robinson Hyde home over here, the Innovation Center, the Mahogany Building of Mrs. Gasso's on Main Street here. And Martinsburg is a beautiful city with all its tree-lined streets and these wonderful, wonderful homes. I mean, you can't go down a block without encountering them. Vast majority of them are old. They're not the kind of thing that people with 2.5 kids and 2 dogs and riding lawnmowers and so on are looking for. Well, there are of course exceptions. Most of the folks are going to be happier with, you know, their acreage out in the subdivision areas. Like it or not, that remains the American dream, but you see more and more and more of this movement towards the city here. So for downtown, I think we really need to focus on an alternative, single folks, empty nesters, retirees, others who appreciate the aesthetics and financial opportunities we have. And as we said before, you could buy a decent 3 or 4 bedroom for under $100,000. So 4 square for $39, 2 apartment house with a big yard for $22. I mean, these are terrific opportunities right now here in town. So there's plenty of quality space available as well, especially for those who are used to DC metro prices. There's always sort of a chicken and an egg problem associated with downtown areas. You need to attract both the businesses, which attract people, and the people to patronize the businesses. And in my opinion, in terms of economic development, we really need to put more stress on efforts to direct people to properties in real estate in here. So when you get the people in here, they're going to support the businesses. And generally, economic development's move is attracting businesses. And I feel they're really missing here that emphasis on I have a sinus problem. I've had a little problem this way, so I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So I feel there needs to be more of an emphasis in economic development, all the groups in town, on putting forward what's available here in terms of housing. Because certainly we live on the doorstep of the greatest melting pot there is in an opportunity employer with the U.S. government. Employees are extremely diverse, generally well paid, and have good pensions. Over the years, really, I've dealt with hundreds of them. An awful lot of them start looking for retirement opportunities several years in advance. And they appreciate the opportunity to gradually transition from expensive properties with lawns to relatively inexpensive, eclectic, and somewhat of interest housing. So I really feel that more needs to be done here to let them know about this. And it may be part of Martinsburg branding initiative that you're working on now, Andy, because Martinsburg is a beautiful city and needs to be recognized as such. And it may be as simple as providing lists of available properties. So this old house designating us as the best place in West Virginia to buy an old home is telling us something about our housing environment, and we need to listen to and broadcast that message. It is a marvelous downtown with the 11 districts, as Charlie said. It's a beautiful city, a convenient city, a comfortable city. Living in downtown myself, I enjoy its ease, its convenience, its sidewalks, my interesting neighbors, the over-the-stoop meetings, its diversity. So we hope people will start to take a good look there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our second speaker today is the mayor of Martinsburg, George Karos. We welcome you here. We've been sort of waiting all year to get the dates right, and we appreciate that you finally did that.
Well, Jeff,